Alright everyone, today we're talking about my clown Pleco. We finally have the chance to see him. I'm also going to say a little bit about the care of this fish. So one of the big thing about clown plecos is that they hide a lot. So you should provide plenty of cave as well as a lot of driftwood. Driftwood is really good because they're going to actually munch a little bit on it. If you have a big piece of driftwood, you won't even see too much like damage on the driftwood, but if you have like small narrow branch like this one and the one I have in the aquarium, you will see that they do enjoy munching a little bit on it. And I believe according to my research that eating the driftwood is going to help their digestive system. Driftwood in the water is also going to make the water more acidic and prone to have tannin stain, which will make the water look a bit more like tea colored. And this is really good because the clown pleco is from the Amazon River. So pH should be acidic, but frankly 6 to 8 is pretty much in their range. I have seen no problem whatsoever in terms of the pH or temperature, because I did keep him with my in my angelfish tank, which is a tropical water aquarium, but I've been keeping him in here, which is a subtropical aquarium. So as long as you're in the 70s/80s Fahrenheit, you should be more than okay keeping them. In terms of food, I feed them some algae wafers. I feed them a lot of veggies, so cucumber, green peas, green beans, spinach, lettuce. I'm sure he's not eating all of that, but the goldfish and the snails do, as well as a bit the barbs and the gouramis. So it's good to just feed all of those nice things to your aquarium, and the pleco is definitely going to eat some. Now, I say pleco, but it is really an ancestress species, meaning they don't grow as big as, for example, the common pleco, which get massive. Those little guys, they're only going to grow as a max size in the wild, 6-inch, but in aquarium they tend to be much more smaller than that, which is good. I would say minimum tank size probably 30 to 40 gallon, but in a 40 gallon you can keep a few of them or a few small species, as long as you don't see any aggressivity. And obviously if the pleco outgrow the aquarium, make sure to rehouse him in something a bit bigger. But yeah, since 6-inch is about the size of my goldfish, and as you can see they have plenty of space to swim in the aquarium, so these nocturnal fish are also going to be fine in a aquarium that is like 44 like this one. For the tank setup in general, I have gravel in my as a substrate, and he seems to be alright with gravel. I guess sand or even bare bottom would be also a good option. In terms of real plants versus fake plants, he didn't really bother the real plants. I know some species of pleco can totally wreck your planted aquarium, but smaller species such as the bristlenose, the rubber lip, or the clown plecos won't do damage like that. For compatibility, they are perfectly fine in both tropical and subtropical aquariums, so I have seen no problem with my angelfish. I've seen no problem with him keeping goldfish with him. I've seen no problem with tetras, gouramis, barbs, platies, all the other bottom dwellers as well. He's doing fine with them. He never bothered the glass catfish, he never bothered the corridoras. My Siamese algae eater and him are perfectly fine together. The dojo loach, also known as weather loach, ignore him completely, so we have a weather loach right here. But yeah, so really the only downside of a clown Pleco is the fact that they are extremely reclusive. Uh, sorry. In fact, it took me like a month or something to actually get footage of him, and this is because I completely wrecked the aquascape of my aquarium, thus probably destroying his hiding space or making him a bit less covered by all the crazy vegetation I put in there. But yeah, having some caves and having a lot of hiding spot is going to be a must, especially if you want to have some reproduction. I have not reproduced him, and I'm not sure about reproduction of Plecos, but apparently it's pretty easy. So yeah, that is all for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all pretty soon in the next one.